Okay guys, let's start. My name is VJ Donato and I'm 20 years old and I'm from Digmas Dinapig, Isabela. Today, I will report the data communication. Okay, let's start. Data communication, it is the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium. Example of data communication. A conversation between two people is an example of communication. Data communications refer to the sharing of virtual message, electronic communication like email and instant message as well as phone calls, for example, data communication. Okay? Ito yung data communication, ito yung dalawang taong nag-communicate kumbaga sa social media like Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, like that. Okay? Data. Data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating and using the data. Example. An example of data information collected for a research paper, an example of data is an email. Fact that can be analyzed or used in an effort to gain knowledge or make decision information. Static or other information presented in a form of suitable for processing by computer. Ito naman yung parang magse-search ka or may ma-receive kang email na manggagaling sa kasama mo o makaka-receive ka ng ideas sa gamit yung email o kaya mag-search sa Google. Okay? 3 fundamental characteristics. Deliver. The system must deliver the data to correct destination. Deliver, ito yung magdi-deliver kung saan dapat nasa tamang destination ito i-deliver. Accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. Ito naman yung accurately, yung tamang pagdi-deliver sa tamang tao. Timeliness. The system must deliver data in a timely manner. Ito naman yung tamang oras ng pagdi-deliver ng i-deliver na data. Dapat nasa tamang oras. Components. 1. Message. It is the information data to be communicated. Ito naman yung message, yung pag-communicate mo sa isang kasama mo kung paano yung proseso. Sender. It is the device that send the data message. Ito naman yung tao nagsisend ng data sa receiver ng data. Receiver. It is the device that receives the message. Ito naman yung receiver, yung nag-receive ng message sa sender. Medium. It is a physical path by which message travel from the sender to receiver. Ito naman yung taong yung magsasend ng message sa receiver, yung parang sa physical na action, yung parang magbebiyahe yung tao para i-deliver yung message. Protocol. It is a set of rule governs data communication. Ito naman yung protocol na dapat mong sundin para mag-deliver ng data message or data communication. Okay. Data presentation. Text. Wait. ASCII. Vibrate from American Standard Code for Information Interchange is a character encoding standard of electronic communication. B. E-ASCII stands for Unique Universal and Information Character Encoding. Unicode Universal Trunk Out of Service Code. Okay, C. Unicode. Unicode, International Organization for Standardization, is an independent non-governmental international organization that develops standards to ensure the quality, safety, and efficiency of product, service, and system. D. ISO. Okay. Okay, ISO, yun na yung kanina. Numbers. Ito, yung numbers naman guys, ito yung number ng data presentation mo. Tapos, yung image naman, dito maipakikita yung image na iyong ipe-present sa data presentation mo. Yung audio naman, ito yung voice na iyong sasabihin sa iyong data presentation. Tapos yung video naman, ito yung magpapakita ka ng video tungkol sa iyong ipe-present na data presentation. Yung sarili mo. Okay? Data flow. 3 types of data flow: simplex, half-duplex, and full-duplex. Simplex communication is unidirectional. Example naman ng simplex is include the radio broadcast, television broadcasting, computer to printer communication, and keyboard to computer connection. Information can be broadcast in a both direction in a simplex circuit, but not at the same time, like a duplex. Other term to simplex is a half duplex. Okay. Half duplex. Each station can both transmit and receive but not at the same time. Ito naman, example naman ng half duplex is a two-way part system such as a walkie-talkie wherein one must use over or other previously designated keyword to indicate the end of transmission and ensure that only one party transmit at a time. Yan. Half duplex naman is both station can transmit and receive simultaneously. Ito naman guys, yung example niya is yung device is plain old telephone service. The parties at both ends of all can speak and be heard by the other party simultaneously. An example of half-duplex device is like a walkie-talkie, a two-way radio that has a push-to-talk button. Okay. Network criteria. Ito na tayo. Yung network criteria, una is yung performance. Merong dalawang part yung performance, yung una. Okay, transmit. It is the amount of time required for a message to travel from device to another. Ito naman yung message na isa-send mo dun sa kasama mo gamit ang device. Yung ita-travel ganun. Yung message ita-travel mo dun sa kasama mo gamit ang device. Response time. It is the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. Ito naman yung kasama mo na magre-response sa iyong isa-send na message sa kanya or data ganun. A number of user. Ito naman yung number of user na yung yung number of user, ito yung parang number ng mga gumagamit ng data or number na gumagamit ng network, tulad ng mga Facebook, Messenger, ganon. Yung mga bilang nila yung marami, ganon. Okay. Capabilities of a hardware. Capabilities of a hardware object identify the hardware requirements of a system necessary for the object or a specific symbol to execute correctly. Okay. Next, CID. Efficiency of software. Ito naman guys, yung efficiency characteristic was one of the 6 software quality characteristic and was defined the capability of the software product to provide appropriate performance relative to the amount of resource used under stated condition. Okay, number 2. Ito naman yung isa, guys. Yung reliability, it is measured by frequency of failure. Letter A. Frequency of failure rates is the frequency with which an engineered system or component fails, expressed in a failure per unit of time. For example, an automobile's failure rate in its 5th year of service may be many times greater than its failure rate during its first year of service. Okay. Time it takes a link to recover from failure. Ito naman yung nalalaman ko na yung parang yung link na nabura mo, kailangan mong i-recover pero matagal mo itong ma-recover. Yung parang magagawa ng paraan para may recover mo yung link na na-delete ko nun. Okay. Network robustness in a catastrophe. The ability to withstand failure and perturbations is a critical attribute of many complex systems, including complex networks, and in an engineering network, robustness can help to evaluate the reliance of structure of networks such as the Internet of Power Grids. Okay. Number 10 naman guys is security, how the network protect the data unauthorized access. Ito naman yung security na dapat na iyong ginagamit para ma-secure ang iyong data to access. Yung parang yung data mo, kailangan mo lagyan mo ng protection, ganun. Yung security code, ganun. Parang ganun. Next, categories of network. Network categories with the factors: size, ownership, and distance it covers, and physical architecture. Ito naman guys yung mga categories ng network. Meron guys ditong table. Categories, yung size, ownership, distance, architecture, and example. Yung LAN, yung sa categories, building or campus. Yung ownership ng LAN, privately owned, distance, few kilometers. Yung architecture, bus stars, example, laboratory network. Yung MAN naman, city, public company, extended over entire LAN-to-LAN cable network. Yung WAN naman, globe, private or public, extend over entire globe, man-to-man internet. Ito naman, dito sa categories na ito, magkakaiba sila ng categories. ng LAN, MAN, or WAN. Magkakaiba sila ng categories dito sa table. Okay guys, network. Network is a group connected communication device such as computer and printers. Example ng network is yung World Wide Web. This is a direct network in which nodes represents web page and edge are the hyperlinks between page the internet. Ito naman yung example niya, guys, yung network, yung World Wide Web, yung connect sa buong mundo. Okay. Next. Mid-90s standalone device. ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency. The founding organization in the United States that developed one of the precursor of the internet is now stands as address and routing parameter area. Yung Department of Defense. Department of Defense. Ito naman yung Department ng guys, ito naman yung Department of Defense, yung taga defense sa mga device noon. Okay. 1967 ACM, Association for Computing Machinery meeting ARPANET. Okay guys. Yung interface message processor was the packet switching nodes used to interconnect participants' network to the ARPANET from the late 1960s to 1989. And IMP requires the connection to a host computer via special bit serial interface defined in BBM report in 1922. Okay. 1969 ARPANET Reality for Nodes. Okay guys. Ito naman guys yung apat na university. The sketch of ARPANET first for connected nodes. University of California, Los Angeles. The stands for Research Institute, SRI in Menlo Park, California, UC Santa Barbara, UCSB, and the University of Utah, Santa Barbara, and the University of Utah. Ito guys yung apat na university na unang connected sa nodes ng ARPANET. By December 1969, ARPANET contained 4 nodes of Stanford, UCLA, and the University of Utah, and the University of California, Santa Barbara. Ito naman guys yung ARPANET na unang nodes ng ARPANET. Okay. NCP, Network Control Protocol. Network Control Protocol is a set of protocols for formatting a part of point-to-point protocol. PPP is a data link layer protocol that is used to transmit multi-protocol data between two directly connected in point-to-point computers. Okay. 1972, Vincent Cerf and Bob Kahn, Internet Project Transmission Control Protocol. Itong dalawang ito naman, in collaboration with Vin Cerf, a computer scientist, he created the Internet architecture which allows multiple heterogeneous network and their computer to communicate with each other. Their works resulted in a protocol now known as TCP/IP that immediately key elements of the architecture. And guys, dalawa sila ni Bonkan na nag-invent ng compute nag-collaborate sila sa paggawa ng internet architecture. Dalawa sila ni Vincent Cerf and Bonkan. Sa encapsulation naman guys is one of the fundamental concept in object-oriented programming. It is described idea of bonding data and methods that work on that data within 1 minute, a class in Java. Datagram naman is a basic transfer unit associated with a packet switch network. Function of P2E. Guys, ito pa pala. Datagram and assembly. The act of assembly, again, a second or fresh assembly or assembly of the cast after 20 years, they brutalize the team up to safely remove the 70-year-old bolts, nut, bumper seats, and the parts of setting them aside for the eventual assembly. Error detection. Error detection is a detection of error caused by noise or other impairment of transmission from the transmitter to the receiver. IP handle diagram. Each IP datagram contains a source of address and a destination address. The destination address is a given IP datagram is used to route the datagram to its destination. IP support both unicast and multicast transmission. The TCP and IP internet protocols today. Guys, TCP and IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, a protocol used to transfer data on the internet. Ito naman yung internet protocols today ng TCP and IP. HTTP, POP3, IMAP4, SMTP, and many more use of TCP and IP. Ito yung mga application na ginagamit na ngayon ng TCP and IP. Okay? Physical topology. Physical topology is how they are actually interconnected with the wires and cables. For example, is a shared Ethernet network that used to hubs rather than switch. The logical topology appear as if every node is connected to a common bus that runs from nodes to nodes. Unang categories ng physical topology is mesh. Mesh communication is a point-to-point. Is a network set up where each computer and network device is interconnected with one another. Next is bush. Signal are shared with a backbone cable. A bush topology is a topology for a local area network LAN in which all the nodes are connected to a single cable. Star. Single are passing through the central device. Yung star naman is, a star topology is a topology for a local area network din, LAN, in which all nodes individual connected to a central connection point like a hub or a switch. Ring. Ring signal are circulate within the network. Ring topology is a network configuration where device connection create a circular data path. Each network device is connected to two others like point on a circle. Together, devices in a ring topology are referred to as a ring network. Ito yun guys, yung sa table niya. Yung pagkakaiba ng mesh, bush, star, at ring. Doon sa physical topology. Yung advantage niya, yung disadvantage niya, at failure. Yung advantage ng bawat isa iba magkakaiba sa bawat isa sa types ng topology. Tsaka ganun din sa disadvantage niya, tsaka sa feature niya. Yun guys, thank you.